everyone, and welcome for this EchoNorth VRML special feature. I'm Offbeat. With me, of course, representing the US of A is going to be the one and only Psychaotic. On the cams is Newton Dad, and joining us for the pregame show and after the show for some analysis is going to be Rox Titan. We are here for the inaugural Canada versus US exhibition match. We're going to have some fun here today, aren't we, guys?
I mean, I could not be more excited since I heard about this event and that it could possibly be happening. I was reaching out to anybody that I could to get me on the stream. I could not be more stoked to be here. How about you, Rox?
Yeah, excited to be here. This is the whole like country versus country, state versus state thing. People have been waiting for it for a long time, so it's cool to see it happening. Excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome. So, first, I think let's send over to Psycho. Psycho, why don't you walk us through who we might be seeing here today for Team US of A?
Well, hey, we have got an all-star roster for this all-star game, and at the top of the roster is Jaywalker. Jaywalker's been active since preseason in VRML. He's been around the community for a long time, and with the exception of Season 4, he has been a season champion from Seasons 1 through 5. That is, oh my goodness. He's been master every season of activity, even the preseason. Joker, Ignite, Avant, Titan teams with Titan legacies, and we recognize him from the pubs. He does his streaming on his channel, and if at any point you start thinking, hey, I could do that, when you watch this tonight, you watch those streams and you watch how he rolls through every single person he plays against. Jaywalker is a force to be reckoned with, and part of the core of Joker, Ignite, and the late Avant honestly needs no introduction. Next up, we've got Mozzie. Mozzie, also active since preseason, has been master since Season 2 on the first incarnation of Ethereal. Was known as Frostbite then. Currently captain of Juicebox, who was undefeated in Cycle 2. Mozzie's honestly just built different. I don't even think I can say he's slept on, because he's finally getting that recognition he deserves at the top. But a lot of the player base now, when they think of the greats, you think of OG, Kang, Joker, Instinct. But Mozzie's been hanging here for a while, and I think we'll see fantastic things from him tonight. I really cannot say enough about him and his ability to lead on and off the field. And next, we've got Cruisin'. Cruisin', one of my personal favorites. Currently captain of Instinct, who won Season 4. He's been active since preseason. And funny enough, looking at his player history, you'll see Atlas Megacore, Instinct, 4 Kings, New York Kings, aka Instinct, and again now in Season 6, Instinct. He is reliable and committed, which is nice to see. But in terms of his playstyle, he is the black hole on the back line. Nothing is going to escape his reach. Occasionally when casting him, I'll giggle about a cruising clear or two, but make no mistake, this man is hiding behind diamonds, hiding behind station, hiding under your bed, ready to pounce just when you think it is safe, and he will send it right back into bubble when you think it's okay to stack out. There really is no escape, only cruising, and Team Canada is out of their minds if they think they're clearing tonight. And even if they get it through mid and into bubble, or even if, this man is lethal in goal. Find that extra fast, find that goalie stun, hit detour on your GPS, whatever you gotta do to get it through that roadblock that is cruising. This American does not even need hockey skates to tower over 6 feet in goal. Speaking of Instinct, next on the roster for USA, we've got Ender. Ender's been active since preseason. He was the Season 4 champion. All of his master experience going all the way back to Illuminati, Instinct, 4 Kings, then back to Instinct, and finally Avant leaves a legacy of greatness in his wake. Ender knows when to push when necessary, slows it down when necessary. I really think Ender is the kind of player you could put with anyone and he'll make the playstyle work. I mean, he has a whole move named after him and has left a unique fingerprint on the community that others can only dream of. Getting now to the Law. Ever since even I was rookie trash, the Law has been my favorite master player. He's been around since Season 1, making his master debut in Season 2 with Project Mayhem, and now part of the foundation of Juicebox. He is built different. There's no other way to put it. He knows how to play this game, but he also knows how to have fun. He will keep this team energized and has that greater vision that will lead a team up and down the arena. No, seriously, when I see the Law play, I really envision like a maniac in a cowboy hat with his little toy pistol zooming up and down the arena, just leaving a wake of chaos. He's good vibes on and off the field, and I cannot wait to watch the Law be the one-man cavalry against Canada tonight. And finally, rounding out this roster, last but not least is Swag War. He is the newest player, to the community. He's been around since Season 2, but even that is way far back. Say what you want about Swag War, because everyone seems to have something to say about him, but you cannot deny that he has proven himself season after season. He started as a Rookie Cup champion, getting onto Project Hope in his sophomore season, and then immediately into Master after that, courtesy of the parent Project Mayhem. Swag is a monster all over the arena, honestly. Always where he needs to be and is more than capable of setting up his teammates or driving it himself. And if you are surprised by this pick being on Team USA, you have got another thing coming. USA is stacked tonight with this roster, and I could not be more excited to see what happens here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Saika. Look, these players were all picked by you, if not you specifically, by the community as the top picks to represent their country. Facing Team USA is going to be Canada, and on the top of that Canada team, running in the captain role, is Strembitsky. Hailing from Edmonton, Strembitsky's legend dates as far back as Echo Arena itself. He, along with the teammate Mad here, was a founding member of Kangarillas, and Strem remains one of the top names in the game for a reason. Left the team for a brief stint with the New York Kings, aka Instinct, to capture his first ever VRML championship. He's now back with Kangarillas and making a run at the Challenger Cup coming up just this weekend. And on the NEPA side, he stands as captain of the New York Kings. Naturally, Strembitsky's teammate from Kangarillas is, of course, Mad. Mad, coming from a small town in Ontario, another one of the Kangarillas' founding members. He was with the Premier Master Team all the way up until the end of Season 4. After brief stints with Oshus and Vicious, the gang's all back together. They've rejoined with that original Kangarillas squad, and they're looking to dominate the Challenger Cup this weekend. Outside of the Kangarillas, we have Ryruff. And Ryruff, you might remember from last VRML season where we had that incredible Bite of 87 run. They just tore it up, brand new team coming out of nowhere, and now back on Juicebox, like we said, undefeated this season so far is Ryruff. A little newer to the league, coming in the Season 2, especially when compared to those Kangarillas teammates. Bounced around a number of teams, but has always found themselves in contention in that master tier, and was, of course, a member of the NEPA Pro Series finalist, New Orleans Orions. Next up on our list is Big Bot, who I had the pleasure of meeting in person just a little while back, hailing from my hometown of Winnipeg, Manitoba, has been around since the beginning of the game, and has been a core member of the Anomaly squad that has been a staple of the VRML Master Division, and has continued to uphold his stellar reputation in the NEPA Pro League as a member of the Phoenix Vipers. Rounding out those the sub spots for the team, we do have Paranym and Lols, both coming in from Ontario. Paranym, unlike these others who found themselves in the Master League right away, we have gotten to see Paranym steadily climb the ranks every season, getting better and better to the position where she is just such an amazing wild card. Keep an eye out for Paranym coming out here today. Is a member of the NEPA AAA Division Daytona Tide, and she has still yet to hit her ceiling. Last on the list is Lulz. If you've been around the community for a while, you know Lulz has been a long-time member of Zen, a team that has always been in the mix in the Master tier. Another player that started from the bottom at a Bronze tier team and has scaled their way up this league in incredible, inspiring fashion, and he is a critical member of the Canadian Echo community. Those are the lineups, and Rox, Titan, you look at this coming in here. What should we expect to see from these teams here today? What are we looking for? What combos are we expecting to see? Well, and then let's get some predictions. Who do you think's going to win this one? Where should everyone be investing all their channel points?
You know, Team USA has got a lot of obvious synergy. You got Jaywalker, Ender were on Avant for a while. Cruz and Ender were together on when they won an Instinct in Season 4. Law, Swag, and Mozzie are all three teammates on Juicebox. So a lot of obvious synergy, a lot of really strong chemistry there. These players have all been playing for a super long time. Should be a really strong team. Canada, though, shouldn't be slept on because Strum and Matt obviously coming in with that Kang synergy. And I believe, this might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Big Bot played with Loveridge. If you know anything about Kang, Loveridge is the anchor for that team. And so Big Bot coming in with under Loveridge's tutelage is got a fair bit of Kang in his blood as well, having played with him recently. So I think Canada shouldn't be slept on, although these players might not have all been sharing multiple rosters together and playing for quite as long. They definitely should not be underestimated. I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Saika, you also have been around the league for a while. You've watched them, you've cast them. What do you think we're going to see here from these guys today?
Are you asking me for my objective, opinion, or and you want me to be Team USA rep because Canada is going down. There's just no question here. Rox, I appreciate you being objective and giving us the facts here, but listen, we got Mozzie, we got Cruisin', we got Ender, we got Jaywalker coming in. Like you said, built-in chemistry, built different. They are coming here to destroy the Canadians and prove that Canada is, actually just a USA invasion.
Funny you should mention Canada because, of course, we are doing this in partnership with EchoNorth, who is hosting the first ever LAN event in Toronto coming up at the end of October. I am going to be there. There's a lot of other big members from the community who are going to be out there. So if you have not gotten your tickets left, I think we're under a week for you to get those tickets in. I know hotel rooms have already sold out, which is exciting. It's super exciting to see how the community has responded to this. So if you are in any way able to get yourself out to that event, the weekend of October 23rd, it is going to be an absolute blast. And they are, of course, a big part of why we're able to bring this game to you today. Well, we're about 5 minutes from launch. The teams are getting into the arena, finding their way in here. So we are going to head to a quick break, but we are going to be right back, of course, with our nice exhibition match. Team Canada versus Team USA, the first of many, we hope. We'll be right back.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're here. It's game time. On the orange side, we have Team Canada. On the blue side, that nasty Team US of A.
Nasty.
Nasty favorites. According to the prediction poll, the Americans clearly just overwhelming us Canadians in the chat. Just strength of numbers. Quantity over quality. Am I right, Americans?
Well, I think actually looks like we have more money is what I'm seeing with the channel points.
I mean, you better say sorry right now because this is not going the way you think it is.
Oh boy. I know, and I'm outnumbered, and I'm ready. We got all our trash talk saved up, ready up. We are just ready now. As soon as these teams are ready to go, we're gonna have some fun here tonight. This is not gonna be your regular VRML cast. VRML cast, we are good. We have standards. We keep ourselves free from bias in the cast. This is gonna be the most biased casting you have ever heard. We're gonna have some fun with this one. If you've ever been on an offbeat and psychotic cast before, you know how chaotic it can get, and I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun here today.
Yeah, you know, jokes aside for a second, I'm super stoked to be here. It's gonna be a little bit more laid back, and whatever I say, I don't actually mean it, but you know, go USA. Yes, it is actually, it is going to be standard VRML rules. However, instead of a best of 3, it is a best of 5 because we want to see more competitive action out of this game. Maybe we'll even hear from a couple players between the game, get some updates for them on how it's going. But yeah, it is going to be a good time, and I cannot wait to get into it.
Absolutely. And we do have our second ready up, which means it's game time. 235 viewers, thank you so much everyone for being here. We're gonna have fun and we are ready to get going now. Teams are in the tunnel. We are ready to go. Canada, US of A, the match of the century. We're underway and getting to that just first. It is gonna be Canada. Strembitsky with the disc, moving up with teammate. Send it over back and forth. Strembitsky with the disc now. Send in Canada looking for first points and they are going to get it. Canada up 2-0.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Canada's starting out strong, but now we get to hear from Team USA, their first joust advantage of the evening as they line up in the tubes. I am sure they are going to answer back very, very quickly. I have no fear. All right, let's see how they do it. The QB is going to be Cruisin. Cruisin taking this one to the bow before sending it over across to Jaywalker on the wall under immediate pressure. Oh my goodness, here come the Canadians. Big Bot all over that one, sending it to Strembitsky, the one-on-one with the goalie, and oh, Ryra. Gonna sneak that one by Cruisin for another 2 as the Canadians go up by 4. What is going on?
Oh, Canada. Here we go. Ryruff and Big Bot on the board early. No real chance for the US to get much together. They've been really struggling to get possession of that disc and hold it. Coming out again here, it is me Cruisin. This time looking to that left side. Has Mozzie. They're going to take a little bit of a slower approach, get it through. Jaywalker with the disc, and the US will be set up here for the first time this game. Looking across to Mozzie. That's Mozzie coming in. Looking back to Jaywalker, but the pass isn't going to connect. Fortunately, Ender is there to find it. Is going to slap that one back as the US resets back to Cruisin. Up on the ceiling, Mozzie. Mozzin looking for Jaywalker. Jaywalker behind the goal, looking for those first US points. And Jaywalker will get it, cutting that lead to 2.
Here comes the American invasion. I mean, 2 defenders and the goalie there for Team Canada trying to keep that one out. But Jay Walker says, here we go. That will go in for the first 2 points for Team USA. But here come the Canadians with their first joust advantage of the round. The QB will be mad. Big Bot taking his time to get out of the tunnel there. I see you, bud. But this one's going to go all the way down the arena, off the shield, into the hands of Jay Walker. Beautiful quick reset back to Cruisin'. Immediately forward now to Ender in the mid. And they're keeping an eye out. Oh my goodness, that's open, but unfortunately it will not go in. A lot of stuns coming in through the backfield, and that will give Mozzie the time to get there and secure the 3-pointers. And hey, I said here comes America. They are on top, 5-4.
That they are. A couple good back-to-back points here. Mozzie kept that in with the 3, but given all the time in the world with the stuns on that back end, the entire Canadian team kept out of getting back to that bubble. And, wow, very good answer. Mad now with the disc, gonna be quarterback in this one. Look, has Ryruff on the sideline. Ryruff moving in, has a couple options. Strembitsky and Big Bot floating ahead. Here comes the stack back. It is Ender and Mozzie coming back. Not applying much pressure on the disc, though. And Canada is gonna slow this one up, set it back. Mad looking in, to get it around the goal. Has Big Bot on the shoulder. Big Bot gets rid of the disc just before getting stunned. Finds Strembitsky. Strembitsky looking for the bounce. Not gonna connect, but it's still in the hands of Ryruff. They're gonna reset it. Back, Mad with it, looking underneath the goal. Back in front, that is Ryruff with the disc. Canada answers back and retakes the lead, 6-5.
All right. Give credit where it is due. That was a beautiful play by the Canadians, not finding the goal several times, but a good reset to keep the play alive and eventually find the points. So good work from them. But here come the Americans. Down by 4, now only down by 1. They're looking to get the lead back. It's Cruisin' quickly dishing this one out to Ender in the tunnel. Ender under some pressure. Just hits the fast reset. Back to Cruisin' on the back line. Quick redistribution up high. Mozzie now over cross to Ender. Ender's got Jay Walker up high. Jay Walker driving his way in, but oh no, that one not quite going to be on. He gets back to it, hits this reset now back to Cruisin' as the Americans will have another go at it. Cruisin' over cross to Mozzie. Mozzie working his way into the bubble, has some options, finds Ender on his way down, who will take the scenic route around the goal, but secures the 2-pointer here for the Americans.
Yeah, like we said there before, the U.S., whenever they've gotten possession, they're doing great on their invasions. But the question is, much like their home nation, they're so busy constantly invading. Do they have anything left for the defensive side? Mad now with the disc is going to move this one up. Looking down below. No, that's going to be intercepted by Mozzie. Mozzie's got it. Looking for that long clear. Not going to find it. Looking for the bounce. And it will be picked up by Ryruff. Ryruff getting the clear, but it's not out. Mozzie with the interception. Making a nice duck. Is going to tuck that one in for 2 more points. Extending that lead up to 3 now. What a good counterattack for the U.S.
You dang right. The Canadians looking a little slow out there to recollect. A Zamboni pace compared to muscle cars right now, but that's okay. I'm sure you guys will get some points eventually. All right, here come the Canadians. It is going to be Mad as the QB on the nest, sending this one over cross to Strembitsky. Strembitsky hits the quick reset back. Under pressure is bad, but he will find the pass back to Strem. Strem now to Big Bot at the table. Big Bot working his way forward, keeping an eye out for the incoming pressure before sending it to Ryruff. Quick pass back to Big Bot as that stack is wreaking havoc up there. Now to Strem. Strem looking for the forward pass, but hits the Geo instead, and this will be a turnover. Jay Walker slapping it forward. Mozzie finding it, but not quite finding the clear just yet, as it looks like, yes, the Canadians will recover.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this team start to click, right? These aren't their usual teams. And I expect to see the synergy kind of come together more and more as this game goes on. Mad with the disc now floating, has a couple options. That's Big Bot on the top, and that's Big Bot in the goal. Easier than buying a firearm in the deep south. Canada cuts this lead to 1.
That was good. All right. I'll give it to him. Here come the Americans, though. Hey, still holding on to that 1-point lead, and with plenty of time left on the clock, I ain't worried. All right, here we go. It's going to be Cruisin' as the QB once again, working his way to the bow before sending this one over across to Mozzie. Mozzie now working his way through tunnel, playing cautiously. Incoming pressure sends this one over across to Ender. Ender now has Jay Walker up high, and yes, he will connect. Oh, but Jay Walker looking for that, looking for the shot, but not quite going to find the goal just yet, as it will be now into the hands of Strembitsky, flinging this one forward, but not out as Mozzie gets the recollection, loses a hand on for it just a moment. Under pressure here from Big Bot. Jay Walker and Big Bot racing, but it's actually going to be Mad there for Team Canada getting it cleared through.
Yeah, cleared through, and Canada is first to it, unless there's a stack coming back here, because Big Bot's got the disc. No! Cruising with that goaltending flash in the hand, gets the first stop, and then prevents the second opportunity on the backboard. Mozzie is there to collect, is there to get the clear, and a great chance, and oh my goodness, is that in? Mozzie, what you doing? No! US with their biggest lead of the game, up 4 now.
War of 1812, the War of 8 to 12. Hey, you know what? It all works out in the end for the Americans as we are now up by 4. Let's go. All right. All right, here come the Canadians for their joust advantage. It's going to be Mad now, sending this one over to Big Bot on the wall. Big Bot finds that midfield pass to Ryruff down low. No pressure just yet, but here comes the stack looking to get together. Ryruff sending this one high cross over to Strem. Strem now to Mad. Mad driving that one in. Beautiful bottom pocket shot there. A 2-pointer will get the Canadians to within 2.
Yeah, the defense from the U.S. there just about as effective as the American House of Congress on a good day. And they do cut that lead to 2 points here as we are 3/4 of the way through this first round. U.S. still holding that 12-10 lead. Coming out of the tunnel, it is going to be cruising with the disc, sending it up to Mozzie. Mozzie up ahead, looking to connect with Jaywalker. Jaywalker with a lot of space here, looking to reset this, but that is out of the reach of Mozzie. Potential turnover here and a chance for Canada to connect this back to tie up the game if they can grab possession, but they're not able to. Some good pressure is going to get it back to Cruisin, who's taking that shot, but Strembitsky is up to the task, gets it, and is going to clear this one up and away via Mad for Canada.
Off the bow tie into the hands of Mozzie. We always end up here. Mozzie sending this one through the tunnel to Cruisin. Now down low looking for Ender. Open goal. Can he make it work? No, but it will bounce right into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie to Ender, and this time Ender will not be denied as he drives that one in for another 2. Team USA goes up by 4.
Yeah, up 4 points, holding that 2-score lead critically as time is starting to become the enemy of the Canadians, as they've got 1:45 left on that clock and are going to need to chain together a couple of points here. It is going to be Strembitsky with the disc. They are going to slow it up, look to see if they can get a 2-stack play going. They've got Big Bot. Big Bot's going to get stunned out by that stack coming in, but gets rid of it just in time. They've got possession behind the goal, moving in. That's going to be Strembitsky putting it in. That's the quick 2 points that they needed, and they find themselves back in a 1-score game.
Yeah, cannot deny. I mean, Canada definitely needed that one as we approach the 1-minute mark. USA is holding on by a thread here, just 2 points. This could be anyone's game. Points here from USA would be big. Cruisin sending this one forward to Mozzie. Mozzie under pressure from the stack, not able to find his way through. Strembitsky with the grab, but the stack is broken apart. That lets Cruisin get there first. Cruisin taking it to the floor before sending it up to Ender on the wall above the trap, working his way forward, playing slow now, taking this time because they are up by 2 and they can take it over to Mozzie. Mozzie sending this one back over to Ender. Will connect off the bounce under pressure here from Big Bot. And Team USA is playing it slow right now, playing the possession. Up by 2, they're taking full advantage of that. Now, over to Mozzie. Mozzie under some pressure. Oh, gets the Ender before getting the pass back to Cruisin, but finally Mad forcing this turnover with 30 seconds remaining.
Yes, cleared all the way in, looking, that's not going to connect with the goal. Coming in late is trying to get it, gets the stun. It's Canada getting the stun and giving themselves a chance here, but Jaywalker is going to get this one cleared up, but not out. Big Bot, 15 seconds left on the clock, finds a teammate up above the goal. We got ourselves a tie game, right round, 12 seconds left on the clock, and we are going to be seeing overtime here in round 1.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you know what? What a finish here from the Canadians to send this one to overtime. Round 1 is always, you know, the biggest round, setting the pace for the game, setting the momentum. Both teams really, really want this here in this OT. Let's see who's going to get this first touch, because honestly, that first touch, more often than not, leads to that first goal. But the disc is in the middle. The stacks are in the tubes. Here we go. Who will take round 1? The first touch going to go to the Americans. Mozzie getting the grab and the duck, sending this one over to Jaywalker. Jaywalker now on the floor. Oh, look at him, Mozzie in motion, but oh my goodness! What? Ryruff telling him no with a beautiful save, getting this one out of the bubble, now through the tunnel. It's going to be a stack race into the hands of Ryruff. Ryruff, no, will be denied by Ender with a beautiful save, cleared to the mid.
Oh, good chances for both teams back and forth as we're only 30 seconds into this overtime session. There's a long one bouncing in. That's going to ding off the post, but Jaywalker's there to collect. Jaywalker moving in on Ryruff and will take it past Ryruff as the USA, they squandered the lead in regulation, but get it back right where they need it as the USA is going to take round 1 in incredibly close fashion, 16-4 here. Rox Titan, what have you been seeing here from these teams? Is this what we expected?
Yeah, this is a lot what I expected. I mean, when your only semblance of culture is maple syrup, you're bound to be slow, and that's what we're seeing with the Canadians' offense. They're playing that Kangarilla style, moving it up slowly. They only have 2-pointers. However, Team USA is doing a great job. They're used to getting shot at. They have all 4 saves on the board today. And America getting hitting those long shots with the snipers, getting it done, doing a great job. America needs to keep the speed up. They can't let Team Canada keep the speed controlled. And Canada is just doing a great job keeping their mistakes down.
I am immediately regretting bringing Rox Titan on here because I am now feeling very ganged up on these 2 Americans. We needed to bring in a third party, clearly. We're glad all of you in the chat are enjoying it. And it's Oliver. Thank you so very much for the hydrate. We are, of course, here still following VRML channel point rules. So, if you want to redeem those channel points, by all means, they're here. And yeah, it was probably a much closer round than a lot of you doubters in the chat and in prediction polls would have thought. Mozzie leading the way with 8 points on the side of US. But every player on the board for Team Canada, Ryruff leading the way on that side. We're into round 2 here. Remember, it is a best of 5, and it is Mozzie with the disc first for the US with a nice move. Gets it up ahead of Jaywalker to put that in for a quick 3. US wasting no time getting on the board.
Hey, listen, I saw some of you gremlins in chat talking some crap about Jaywalker here. How do you feel right now? Jaywalker starting Team USA outright here in round 2 with a beautiful 3-pointer. Great work from him and the rest of the Americans, but now here come the Canadians. You know they're looking to answer back. It's going to be Mad as the QB sending this one over to Ryruff. Ryruff, quick relay through to Strambitsky. Open goal. Can he make it work? Oh, not quite. Going to go off the ding ring and into the hands of Ender.
Oh, that was so close. You could see Strambitsky lining that one up and ding, ding, in and out. Not able to turn it into a counterattack, though, is the US. As Mad with the disc, picking up in the middle, is going to find Strem again. But, oh, coming out of nowhere is Ender with the steal. Going to take some time with the disc, let the teammates kind of get up into position. Tries to get it through the tunnel, but that is going to get interrupted. Mad now with the disc, going to spin this one around. But, hey, Ender again with the steal. The US just not allowing any Canada attacks here, and they've got a 2-on-1 in the bubble.
2-on-1 in the bubble. It's Mozzie looking to drive in, but Mad will tell him no. What a grab there as he now works his way forward. Mozzie, yes, will find himself in that lane for a beautiful interception. Quick reset back to the waiting stack. It's into the hands of Jaywalker. Jaywalker down low pass finds Ender. Ender driving in. One more cut to Mozzie, and the Americans are on a roll with another 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points back-to-back, 1.5 minutes in, and Canada, they had the chance. They had the chance to tie Strambitsky with a long 3 at the open goal. Just not able to connect it. Not rich in the chat. USA stealing from other countries like usual. It is going to get turned over here. Another Ender doing a lot of work, causing these turnovers, and it's really been paying off here as USA back kind of in control here, fighting for another couple points. Mad with the disc is finally going to get a handle of this and put it up ahead to Ryruff. Ryruff is going to clear this up through the tunnel, looking for Strambitsky, but that back sack is there, and Ender has found the disc and is just going to reset this one back to cruising.
Back to cruising and immediately over to Mozzie, working his way forward, hits that quick flick up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker, ooh, looking for that tunnel pass, bounces around, but does find Ender. However, it also finds the hands of Big Bot, stolen by Strambitsky. Interesting strat there, and that hesitation will cost them as the stack gets back to get the interception, but not the clear. Mad on the back line now sends this one back up, looking for Strem. Oh no, a bad bounce, and instead it's going to be into the hands of Mozzie, but stolen away by Strambitsky. I'm surprised he's got enough space in his igloo to move like that. Now, into the hands of Ryruff on the ceiling, sends this one back to Mad. Mad now, quick down low, finds Big Bot on the floor. Big Bot working his way in under some pressure, goes cross over to Ryruff, driving in off the boot, backward pass, looking for Strem, but unfortunately bounces out of the bubble, back into the hands of Mad. Now over cross to Big Bot looking for Ryruff, but no good either. Now into the hands of Mad. I mean, the Canadians all around the goal just can't find their way to get the points in.
Yeah, Mad is going to slap this one in again, but they don't have any teammates in the area. The entire U.S. team has stormed back into the bubble. Ender with the disc now is going to get this one cleared. And Blank, thank you so much for all the gifted subs coming in. We love you, and we love that you're here enjoying enjoying the game. Big Bot is gonna have that knocked away by Cruisin. Second attempt coming in here though. Mad is gonna try and bounce this one out again. Has it in the hands of Ryruff. Ryruff trying to make a move, duck under Ender. They stun each other out. And it is gonna be Ender slapping this one back into the Canadian zone. Gets a good bounce there as that's floating just below the goal. And here comes Ender picking that one up below. Gonna tuck that one in, and 7 points now. Count it, 7. As we are 4 minutes in and Canada has yet to get on the board here. USA, I concede, really looking like they're coming together well here.
Yep, USA is all over it right now with 7 unanswered points. However, you know what? The Canadian comeback could start right here, right now, with this just advantage. It's Mad as the QB sending this one over. Finds Strembitsky, quick relay through to Ryruff. Ryruff on the nose, under some pressure here, just sends this one back to Strem. Now back to Ryruff, maybe pushing this one-on-one opportunity, but no! Cruising with the oh my goodness, what a save. Gets this one sent out of the bubble where it will be cleared by Mozzie.
Yeah, they were covering that tunnel, but Mozzie still finding the way around the defender to get the clear through. And it is Mad on the back line with Strembitsky back and forth trying to get it past this stack. And that interception is coming in from Mozzie as the US moving back in. They've got it up above, turning around on the nest. Back to Mozzie, and Mozzie tucks that one in the back. Oh, halfway through the round, and the USA, they've got it going on right now.
100% Mozzie all over the goal with that one, and he ain't sorry about it. We'll put that one in for the 2 and get the Americans up by 9. But now here comes Team Canada. Matt as the QB once again, playing patient this time before sending it to Strem. Strem now over cross, finds Big Bot, and then over to Ryruff. Ryruff under a little bit of pressure here from Jaywalker. Oh no, looks to sneak that one through the tunnel to Strem. Will not go directly, but eventually finds the hands of Strembitsky as he now walks his way through tunnel. Down low cross, finds Big Bot. Big Bot under some pressure, just looking to get rid of it, and does as he hits this reset to Mad. Quick pass back up to Strem. Strem driving in, and there we go. It took the pocket, but they will find 2 points on the board.
Yeah, just needed to find themselves a toonie, and they've got it. The first of many. We see that all the time here in Echo, is, you know, you got to get that first one. After that, the points will really can usually start to roll in. All depends how we see the USA answer here, as it is going to be Cruisin with the disc coming out, sending it down below to Ender. Ender backing away that Strembitsky. Mad stack coming after, applying pressure, but is able to get it off to Jaywalker. Jaywalker moving ahead to Mozzie, looking pretty confident there as they move the disc up. The reset back to Cruisin, takes a bounce, but right still into Cruisin's hands. Ender getting stunned out, but not before getting off to Jaywalker. Jaywalker gonna float this one ahead. Strembitsky is gonna pick this one up, get it to the back stack, and Canada looking to clear, not out. Cruisin's got it on the back end, taking the shot. No, Ryruff is there and will shut that door on another attempt, but Canada not able to get it out. Finally, Ryruff will get this one cleared past Cruisin.
Yep, pass Cruisin into the hands of Strembitsky, and hey, look at that. The Canadians woke up, they felt the ice melting and decided now is the time as they put in another 2 points and get themselves to within just 5.
Yeah, the USA slowly watching this one slip away unless they're able to get some points of their own. Coming out the tunnel here, they do really need to answer here. It is going to be Cruisin looking ahead. They had a chance on the last break after the last joust, but weren't able to connect. And that missed pass is going to cost them. Ender not able to collect it. Mad with the disc is going to find Strem. Strem back to Mad. They've got a stack coming through ahead. They should have an open shot here. Ryruff sending that one down to Ryruff is going to miss. What's the slap? Sorry, that's not Ryruff. That's Big Bot slapping that one in. 6 points in a row, and look at that. The lead just slipping away faster than Americans' voting rights.
Hello, America? Do you hear me? They're coming for your freedom. Hello, you're only up by 3 now. Let's wake up. Cruisin as the QB will now work this one forward, looking for that high pass. Oh no, gonna connect with Canada instead as Ryruff gets the steal, but the stack, unfortunately, gonna collide with the Geo instead. However, Canada on the scene first, immediately losing it to Mozzie. Mozzie looking for this fling through, but will not get through the midfield. Bouncing back into the bubble. Oh my goodness, this could be another opportunity. Big Bot there first. Gonna look for the pass back, but then Mozzie coming up big with that save and will not quite sneak it through there through the midfield. It is back now into the hands of Ryruff.
Ryruff with some excellent moves to keep that disc away and in Canada's possession, and they're going to move it in. Strembitsky with another 2 points. Look out, still 2 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time, and that lead, which was 9-0. We have seen 8 unanswered points from Canada as, wow, flying out here is Canada, and the US, they're flailing a little.
I mean, you know, a little bit. I'll go for the rare self-burn. You know, our healthcare, we can't even afford that right now for the beating that Canada is putting on us right now. Oh my goodness. All right, here comes a Jaywalker through the mid. Jaywalker sending this one over now to Cruisin'. Cruisin' down low, cross, connects with Ender on the wall. This is like the first time USA has gotten that close to the goal in a while, and you know they're looking to capitalize as Cruisin' sends this one back to Ender. Ender looking for Jaywalker, driving this one in. Big Pop throwing his hands everywhere, but will not stop that shot as that goes in for the 2.
Yeah, getting 2 points at a critical time. It is still a 1-score lead, but finally plugging the dam that had just burst for so much of the second half of that round here. 55 seconds on the clock, 3 points are all that separate Canada and the US here. US winning round 1 in this best of 5, and Canada really needing to put this one together unless they want to try and chain 3 back-to-back rounds together. Loose disc, Ender trying to pick it up, will get it on the second try. 40 seconds left on the clock now. And reset this one back to Cruisin'. Cruisin' not able to get the clear, and that is going to be picked off. Sternbitsky with a long shot, not able to connect. That's going to bounce off the shield, but Canada with the disc still getting the stuns. Ryrov going to send this. It's open. There's no goalie. Not able to connect on the 3, though. 22 seconds left, and Ender is going to get this one. Not cleared. Mad back with possession is going to send this one across. Ryrov with the disc, sending it in. No! Goalie not stunned. Cruisin' going to clear that one out, but Canada still has the disc. Mad looking, sending it across back to Sternbitsky. Sternbitsky waiting. Goalie stunned, looking for that proper opportunity. Takes the shot, dings it away. 5 seconds left, and it is going to be slapped away by Jaywalker. And USA taking another nail biter. 11-8 here.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Rox, the goal is to hopefully check in with one of these players here between rounds, but do you have any quick analysis for us breaking down what just happened?
My God, the U.S. might catch a lot of flack for its gun laws, but the Team Canada cannot shoot right now because they have gone for so many open threes, so many easy shots, and they have missed every single one. And it is just disappointing to see.
It is a bit unfortunate. Offbeat, what is the plan here? Are we talking to these players, or are we breaking down the round?
I'm gonna do my best here to get us some players in here. You guys break it down while I'll see what I can do on the player side.
Okay, well, while Offbeat is distracted and cannot defend himself, I mean, Rox, he complained earlier that we are, you know, ganging up on him, but I really feel like he did it to himself, showing up in an NHL jersey when no Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup since '93. I mean, what? Who does that?
You know where the
hey, you're getting players. You're getting players. Shit, I can't hear you. No. Go get the players.
Oh boy, that round. I mean, the USA started out so strong, but everybody knows the USA, we just don't have the cardio, so we gave the Canadians a chance to get back into it. Unfortunately, or luckily, the US was able to keep it going, keep it closed out. And I do want to give a shout out, Matt and Cruisin', both some of the best 2 goalies in the game. Both of them just putting up some incredible saves, incredible midfield defense as well. Both countries from sea to shining sea. You could not clear it through the right tunnel. You could not clear it through left tunnel. Each team had to fight to get that through midfield, and that was quite the round. Even though it might not have been an overtime, might not have been as close as last round, especially that end there, it was a real nail-biter, and it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, 100%, and we do have a player joining us here, Mozzie. He's on the wrong mic, but he's here.
Mozzie, we got you there?
Yep.
Oh man, a couple of exciting rounds there. How was that one feeling? You guys got out to that huge lead, but Canada really started chipping away at that. Were you guys ever nervous?
I would say towards the end when they were just non-stop shooting threes on us, but I think we're all good.
Yeah, for sure. Tell us a little bit. Look, you've been leading the way in scoring this round. You got yourself 12 points over the course of the 2 rounds, leading the team. Talk to us a little about Ender and how Ender's been doing. We've been seeing a lot of turnovers coming in from between the 2 of you. And tell us, do you think that's kind of affected your ability to get those leads and go on these scoring runs?
Yeah, for sure. Ender got probably at least like 3 assists to me, and that's probably the reason why I have 12 points.
Oh, perfect. So 2 rounds, 2 very, very close rounds. You guys having fun out there? Are you planning any changes, or are you gonna stick to what's tried and true and been working?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to the plan and build up momentum.
All right, and sure you're in red, white, and blue, Mozzie. Come on, let's take it home.
All right. Thank you so much, Mozzie. You can head back in and ready up, and we'll get going with our round 3.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys.
All right, Mozzie taking the timeout here. Yeah, as we said, Mozzie leading the way with the 12 points and 4 assists. Mozzie and Ender really working well together on the offensive side that round.
Yep, 100%. I mean, looking at these stats, Mozzie leading right now with points and actually, co-leading the assist column as well with 4 to his name. But as he said, gotta shout out Ender, 6 points and 4 assists. Gotta shout out Jaywalker, 9 points, but cruising with 4 saves. Over on the side of Canada, I mean, the stats are less, polarized in certain places. Everybody contributing everywhere over there. Strembitsky with 8 points, Big Bot with 4 assists, Ryruff with a solid stat line of 6-1-1, and Mad, I mean, 3 assists, but honestly holding down that back line right now.
Yeah, it's the same old story, right? In Canada, we care about each other and help each other out. In the US, you just kind of leave them all out to dry, right? That's freedoms, liberties. No, we're ready. We're back here with round 3. Canada in orange, US on blue. In case you fell into a coma and missed that first couple of rounds, it is gonna be Mozzie with that disc coming in, looking to send it across to Jaywalker, but that is gonna hit double diamond and bounce back to cruising. Fortunate to get the bounce there. They'll have it up to Ender. US seeing if they can grab an early lead here. Moving in, they are gonna get that one. Mozzie gonna tuck that one in for 2 points as USA grabbing the score first.
I mean, hey, Mozzie just checked in with us to tell us about that Ender Mozzie combo, and here we go. We see it as the first set of points on the board here in round 3. But Canada needs to wake up. The ice is melting. They drop one more round. They drop the game, and I want to see more competitive action, even if I still want the USA to take it in the end,
Yeah, absolutely. Strembitsky sending this one across as Canada with a chance. They're going to take it slow, set it up. Big Bot with the disc. Not under a ton of pressure. It's just going to slowly work his way up. Eventually going to send this one back to Mad. Mad with the disc looking over and to the shot come in. No, not the shot. Pass up high to Strembitsky. The Big Bot Strembitsky connection is going to happen. Canada is going to get themselves a tie game here. 2s apiece with a minute off the clock.
Okay, they heard the call, they woke up, and they will tie this one up at 2 apiece. 22-second goal time. That is a lot of 2s, but here we go as the Americans are on the prowl with another joust advantage. It's going to be cruising as the QB. Quick pass to Mozzie. Mozzie sending this one forward to Jaywalker immediately, and then the pass over. Ooh, looking for Ender. Ender under some pressure, just forced to slap this one back, but does find cruising on the back line. And cruising now, slowing this one down, getting some pressure here from Mad before sending this one down low to Ender. Ender on the post, driving this one in himself, doesn't need no help. We'll put that one in for another set of points.
I mean, took a little help from the goalie stun to open up that, perfectly easy shot that anyone could make. But yes, very good job, Ender. We're all very proud of you. 2-point lead restored for Team USA as they are up 4-2 now, and looking to see if we can get that counterattack from Canada. Mad coming in with a couple moves. Strem trying to buy him some time. Will eventually work. Big Bot with the disc is going to clear this one up through the right tunnel, but into the waiting hands of Cruisin'. Cruisin', of course, going to put it right back into the waiting hands of Big Bot. Big Bot back to Jaywalker. These two teams struggle for possession. The long 3 coming in. Jaywalker, USA captain, going to put that one in for 3 points and cements that 2-score lead, which was working so well for them last round.
Jaywalker, my goodness, 40 meters out, gets that 3-pointer right when we were seeing signs of life from Canada. Let's see how they bounce back from that one. Gonna be Mad as the QB walking this one to the cloud before sending it through. Oh no, barely missing the intended recipient there as it bounces through into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie under immediate pressure here from Strembitsky, but does send this one over cross to the waiting stack. Cruisin' and Jaywalker together as Cruisin' holds this one for a second. Jaywalker excited to go, and away they go with that dribble attempt. Cruisin' now through to Mozzie. Mozzie stunned out though by the Canadians, and they will get this one cleared through.
Yeah, trying to get the stacks together, and they will. It is going to be taking the shot. No, that was going to ding just wide as Ryruff had an opportunity to put a couple on the board and not able to connect. And here comes that counterattack. Mozzie getting the pass from Ender, looking to put this one down by the boot. They've got a stack there, but they're not able to collect the disc. Finally getting it together. A couple goalies back in. So much chaos. No! Strembitsky taking that one off the goal line, keeping this alive for Canada. Is going to find Ryruff in the tunnel, and Ryruff is just going to get that one up out of harm's way and allow Canada to recollect themselves. No chance of that, though. Mozzie back the other way with that stack. The quick turnaround. That was a lightning quick interception and turn back as they have extended this lead now to 10-2.
Listen, all I'm saying with this Mozzie and Ender combo, somebody is gonna wake up not on Juice Box anymore because that spot's going to Ender. They have been all over the arena tonight. And now the Canadians down by 8. Oh, looking to get something going on that Joust advantage, but Ender able to break it up, cruising on the scene, picking this one up, and the open goal. The Americans have all 4 players in the bubble before Canada gets home, and they will convert that 4-3.
Yeah, USA out here really just growing that lead faster than they're growing their own obesity epidemic. Up 13-2 now. That 11-point lead is really, I mean, we've seen Team Canada start to chain things together. This game really has gone in, streaks both ways, but they really got to start that streak soon here because this is not working. Another turnover going into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie setting it up to Ender. Ender with a couple moves, not gonna be able to beat the shield though. The shield is a wall. You don't get anything by the shield. Jaywalker with a couple nice moves. Gonna look to send this one up over to Mozzie. Mozzie gonna have that stolen by Mad. Mad looking to reset it. Very dangerous play though. It's stolen by Ender. And Strembitsky gonna get this one back together. They're gonna clear it, get it past Cruisin', and they've got to stack together here.
Back together, USA first, but Mad there. Oh, maybe, yes! Going to sneak that one in for the 2, and finally get some more points on the board for Canada as they are now down by 9. However, there is plenty of time left on the clock.
Yeah, this is right about when Canada started pulling this last round, right? This is where they started chaining things together. The disc is going to be picked up by Cruisin' here. Not a lot of pressure coming in from Canada. They're going to take that slow approach, see if they can force that pass and, make a play on that first pass. Strembitsky and Mad coming in. But it is going to be handled by Ender. Ender doing a good job to kind of keep some space. And with a couple quick passes, it is going to get moved around nicely. But that last one not connecting to Jaywalker in time. Going to be picked up by Ryruff on the back end. Cleared up to Strembitsky. And Canada with possession now. Time to see if they can turn this into points as it is going to be Mad up in that left tunnel.
Mad working his way forward, sending this one to Strembitsky, but Cruisin' says, get out of my house with that one. Getting that save, and then, oh my goodness, also getting the Ender on Mad, but not quite able to get the clear through just yet. Now into the hands of Ryruff. Ryruff finds that cross over to Big Bot. Big Bot under some pressure, still hits the connection to Mad, and Mad will find the point in the back of the goal to get another 2 on the board. Hey, this is down to just 7 points.
7-point game. This is what we saw before. If Canada can pull this together, it might be time for all those brooms that you've been bringing out in chat to get swept away. Unless you're of course interested in picking up Canada's unofficial national sport, of course, being curling. Always looking to get some more curlers in the house. Is Strembitsky gonna get the steal? No sense waiting there. They're gonna try and get a quick counterattack going, looking to send it up to high Ryruff. It's not gonna connect. Jaywalker is gonna do a good job of getting back on defense and forcing this one out. Ender racing in for the disc is not gonna be first to it. That will be cleared up, but not far enough. It's gonna be Jaywalker picking up the disc here, clearing it all the way out the far tunnel and deep into the Canada zone.
Yep, bouncing around into the Canada bubble. It looks like it will be Mozzie there first, working his way in, securing the 2-pointer, and the Americans are back on the board now, 15-6. Guys, these broom emojis are killing me because you know that USA is looking for the clean sweep in just 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people came in here looking at you, Chad, in your prediction polls, predicting that this would be U.S. victory. But hey, this might be one of the, if this ends up being a sweep, this might be one of the closest sweeps I've ever seen. Overtime in round 1, a 1-score difference in round 2. It has been incredibly tight. Canada, though, needing to start chaining a few of them together. They were only able to get a couple scores together on that run, and it looks like U.S. is trying to take it back. That is an open goal, and these players are not going to miss those. Ender gonna put that one in for 3 points, extending that lead back to 12, right where it started with 2 minutes left on the clock. It might be too little, too late.
Yeah, we are approaching that point where mathematical time is no more, but we'll see if Canada can answer back some quick 3-pointers. I mean, it's not over just yet, but it is not looking good. Ryruff now in the tunnel, just flinging this one forward into the zone. Need to get a stack together here to track this one down, and yes, they can. Big Bot on the scene, putting that one in for the 2, and cutting the lead down to just 10.
Yeah, Big Bot, Winnipeg legend, putting in, I believe that is his 8th point of this match so far. As the Canadian side of the scoring is really interesting. You've got the low end of 6 points and the high end of 10 points, really sharing the wealth there. But then on the other side, you got Mozzie with like 19 as they come out with the headbutt here. A bold move. That big body is going to get the turnover and coming back the other way. Oh, that's 2 points. No, they're going to try and turn this into 3. Taking the risk as Ryruff with the disc, waiting for those stuns to come in. Going to send this across to Mad as they're... this is hilarious. They're going for the points as best they can. Ryruff up in the corner now, waiting for that Suns, waiting for the right chance out of 3, making the moves. The entire US team back in that bubble, trying to congest the goal as much as possible. Looking for the bounce, not going to connect. Jaywalker scooping that off the back end and is going to get it cleared.
I mean, Ryruff desperately looking for that lane, but no go, and instead this is, oh my goodness, Jaywalker playing with his food there before putting in that 2-pointer to get the United States up 20-8.
The US, I am sad to say, might actually win this round. With only 30 seconds left on the clock. It's not impossible. We have seen crazier comebacks happen in VRML. But it might be tough, as this clear is going to come all the way down. Cruising on the back end, going to get 2 stuns, taking out both Canadian attackers. Strambitsky with the steal, but not able to hold on to it for long enough. As it is back and forth. Ryruff now with the disc is going to lose that one in the Sky Trench. Strambitsky's Ryruff maybe looking for that last goal wins as Big Bot with the disc getting it behind, and Strambitsky going to tuck that one in. Cut that lead to 10-20, and Canada will win in our hearts with that last goal there. Now it'll be US taking it in 3 rounds with a final of 20-10.
I mean, my goodness, y'all could not even, bribe the Americans into dropping just 1 round, because we do not accept that Monopoly money here. Americans showing up real strong, and while we pull another player in, Rox Titan, what have you got for us?
I mean, who couldn't have seen this coming? Just like international competition, just like the Olympics, the USA dominates when it comes to beating other countries. There's nothing we do better. You can say what you want about the US, but that really is our forte. So you should have seen this coming.
Absolutely, and oh my goodness, Annex Fate coming in, dropping 50 subs. Thank you so much. I mean, Annex Fate is the group putting up the whole Lanada event that we are promoting here, Offbeat. Why don't you tell us a bit about this, because this is a fantastic segue.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, coming up October 23rd is the first ever Canada LAN event. It is going to be happening in Toronto, October 22nd to 23rd at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Toronto. There are 2 options if you are interested in getting tickets. $25 just to come out. These are Canadian dollars, so Americans, you're going to get some value here. $25 just to come and watch and hang out with the gang. $100 to enter the tournament, and don't worry. You're not just going to come here and see all the best players joining together for this tournament. You come in, we are going to get you some balanced teams. You can play with a friend, but hey, this really will be anyone's game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there. There's going to be a whole bunch of other players from the community out there. It is going to be a ton of fun, and we are looking forward to seeing as many of you out there as we possibly can, as we are going to try and get Team USA to come in here and I guess brag about their game.
I mean, if there's one thing Americans like to do. But hey, shout out NX Fate, but also Blank. I saw that promise earlier in the chat. It immediately got scrolled, but he said he'd donate 1,500 bits if USA won, and there they are in the chat. So Blank, thank you for the bits as well. As this was so awesome. As here come the Americans. They have finished invading Canada, and now they are invading the chat. How are you, Team USA?
What a solid of a Canadian All-Star team. My lord.
What?
Coming right in with the trash talk, of course. Guys, congratulations on the win here. It was really quite the effort. We had a couple really close games. You guys really pulled ahead there at the end. Ender, why don't you talk about that? We pulled in Mozzie on the break and was singing your praises for those passes. How were you able to get so many steals there and turnovers?
Well, they're just notoriously laggy, so we're playing on a Chicago server, and it was just all went our way. They didn't really have much of a chance going into this, so I'm surprised they even kept it close the first round. But we're just warming up, so.
American thing I've ever heard.
Incredible stuff. Cruising holding down the back line there with a couple couple of excellent saves. Were you guys ever, Cruisin', were you guys ever concerned? There were a couple of times where Canada came out, especially in that second round, with a couple of really, really big runs there, but looking to potentially steal that lead back. Were you guys ever concerned?
I mean, it kind of just was like our stacks running around. I mean, I had a couple one-on-one saves, but it wasn't really much saving. It was kind of just the stacks going around everywhere, and I wasn't really too worried. I felt like we had it under control.
Awesome. Guys, Saika, you ask a question.
Yes. Listen, which of you American heroes are we going to be able to meet at your face-off beat at EchoNorth? Are any of you going to LAN?
I'll be going.
Nice.
I'm like
I can't, but
I'm like a 50-50. I'm not sure yet.
For the record, that was Mozzie and who is there, and Cruisin' who is 50-50. In case we don't know their voices.
I think Jay wants to be dragged in. Maybe. I think he's waiting.
Oh yeah, let's get Jay in here. Jaywalker, Jaywalker, welcome. Congrats on the win. Look, I know these are a bunch of rambunctious individuals. How did you corral everyone on this team into a full functioning unit?
I didn't.
It was mayhem.
we simply
Especially
put the
Cruisin's
headset
part.
on, and it was just that simple, really.
Okay.
All right, Ender.
Yeah, Ender almost
I
super,
mean,
it's
it's
okay.
just the way it is.
Ender doesn't know how to use comms. He kind of just silent the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he gets
I
low
mean,
gun, he starts
We,
screaming.
we could have just no-commed and won that, if I'm being honest, but
Wow. It's kind of rude to the USA team or the Canada team, honestly.
so be it.
I mean, I feel like the theme of most of this stream has been Americans being mean to Canadians. So, I mean, it's not coming out of nowhere. It's not like we haven't gotten used to it over the centuries.
Yeah, we would have taken it bad if we lost. So
This is true.
Vancouver Canucks level riots, right?
Oh, yikes.
I'm not above a little self burn. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to share? It was exciting stuff out there. You guys have fun out there? Was it a good time coming together and playing with some people you don't usually get to play with?
Sure. I think it was a ton of fun. I think we should do it next year.
yeah, maybe
I
like
agree.
against a better region or something though.
Yeah,
But,
true.
that was fun.
We should also get rid of Ender next
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe Ender won't get fan voted next time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you
That was
much.
fun.
Thank you so much, you guys, for coming and for joining us and for doing this event. It was a lot of fun, and we will absolutely look at doing it again. Thank you so much, Team USA, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, our absolute pleasure, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out here and watching. We have had a ton of fun putting this on together. For those of you who made off like bandits with your channel points, congratulations. So yeah, couple things not to forget. LAN coming up October 23rd. Check out the Canada LAN Discord. I believe there's a website for it. There's probably a website where you can get tickets. echocanada.ca/LAN is where you can find your tickets. Sorry we haven't been as great with the word sneaks and the hydrates, but thank you, Warpgate, for
I
that.
scrolled so fast I couldn't keep up, man.
It's true. The chat was just wild. There was so much coming in, and we love it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We had a ton of fun. We know players had a ton of fun, and we hope you did as well. Guys, yes, don't forget, Challenger Cup coming in this weekend. A lot of the players, well, not a lot specifically. I think a few of the players...
Some of the Canadians may be fighting in the Challenger Cup.
But all right. We got Challenger Cup coming up this weekend. A bunch of the best Diamond players competing for a chance to jump up to that Master tier. I know I will be here casting games this weekend. I'm pretty sure Saika will be as well. Who knows? We may even get a classic Saika Offbeat reunion. So, one last time for the whole team here. I've been Offbeat, Psychotic, my co-caster, Rox Titan jumping in to help us with the analysis, and hiding behind the scenes, doing everything, putting this together, making it all work on the technical side has been Newton. Guys, it has been an absolute pleasure. Love you all. Have a great rest of your week. Go Canada.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.